Hello, everybody. It is Dr. Amy coming to you for your lunchtime inspiring moment. I hope your day is going well. I am doing some leadership training, virtual leadership training for a client today. So I said, you know what? I am going to then impart some of that onto you. And today we're going to talk about professional and leadership development. So I wanted to ask the question to see if you are pursuing moving into a leadership position or a higher level management position. And if that's something that you're thinking about doing, I want to leave you with some key skills that you need to develop. And I just want to remind everybody here, I give a lot of motivating and inspiring tips every day, but I want to remind you that I am a corporate psychologist by trade, and my expertise is in development, career development, professional development, and personal development. So what I do for a living is work with individuals and teams and organizations to help develop the people side of their business. So that would mean that's you, to help you to develop into what you want to become, right? If you want to become a high level manager, a high level leader, or move into an executive position. So today I wanted to slow down and just share some of the things that we're talking about in this executive leadership development course. And one of the main things that I want you to start to keep in mind, if you're thinking about leadership and leadership development and being an effective leader. In my company, we talk about effective leadership, right? Not just being a leader, because anybody can be assigned a position of leadership, but are they an effective leader? So think about some of the people in your life, in your church, in your organization that you say, oh my God, that person inspires me and motivates me and pushes me to do better. That's what effective leadership is all about. You are not an effective leader unless you have people following you, right? So in order to do that, the first thing that I want you to keep in mind is effective leadership equals trust. You have to be able to build trust and influence with the people that you are going to lead. If they don't trust you, they will not follow you. So building trust and effective leadership, getting to know your people is a key part. Again, people will not follow you if they do not trust you. So that's number one. You have to build trust and influence. So number two, another one that's important is to have vision and be able to develop strategy. So vision and strategy is the second thing that I want to say to you. You have to be able to lead people somewhere. They want to get behind employees and team members, want to get behind someone who steps ahead of them, who are leading them or who can lead them somewhere. So yes, you have to have a vision for the future of that team, for the future of that department, for the future of that organization, and contribute that to the organization to be able to move forward. So you have to let people know where you are going so they can jump on board and follow you all the way to success. So the way to do that, you have to engage them. You have to inspire them. You have to motivate them. So vision and strategy, know where you're going or where you want to go. So that's number two. Again, number three, if you have a desire to get promoted into a leadership or management position, you have to be able to build relationships. You have to be an expert at building relationships and building teams and motivating others and inspiring others. So that's number three, is being an expert, learning how to build relationships. Yes, that's something that's a major skill set for an effective leader. So here's number four, is collaboration. You think building relationships is important, but collaboration is even more important. If you don't know how to work with others, with other managers, with other leaders, with other executives, you are not going to be the person that's going to be selected for promotion. So collaboration is so important, to learn how to work with others. All right. So another one that's important that we find we have to help leaders and aspiring executives to develop is being able to navigate ambiguity. right? You have to keep this in mind. When you're in a high leadership position, sometimes you don't always know what the answer is, or you don't always know what tomorrow is going to bring, or you don't always know exactly what needs to be done. So you have to be comfortable and working in ambiguity and being able to be willing to go out and find the answer, right? So those are 5 things that I would say to anyone who wants to develop themselves professionally or develop their career, that you need effective leadership. Let me remind you again, it's about effective leadership is about building trust and influence. Did you write that down? And number 2 is about having a vision and some strategy. And number 3 was to be able to build relationship. Relationship building is so important. Number 4 is collaboration, to be able to collaborate effectively with others. And then 5, I said, is to be able to navigate ambiguity. But here's another one I'm going to give to you as a bonus. And this one is so important. If you don't master this skill, I am telling you, as an executive coach, as an executive myself, if you don't manage mastering your emotions, emotional intelligence is a key piece. If you don't master it, emotional intelligence means mastering, knowing your self-awareness, self-regulation, self-motivation, effective relationship, and empathy, right? And the first key is with emotional intelligence is self-awareness, knowing at all times what's going on with yourself. If you're having a bad day and something is triggering you, to know, well, maybe today's the day that you need to not engage as much in group activities because you may not come off as well. So emotional intelligence is very important. So those are 5 skills plus a bonus that you can start working on if you're looking to develop into a leadership or a management position. And again, I am here to help. I am an executive coach. I'm a psychologist, executive coach, and I specialize in helping people to do this every day. So that's my message for you today. I have to go back and finish up this leadership class. So I'm inspired. I'm inspired for you, and I want to help you develop into whatever you want to be, right? Whether it's to move up in your career, to get a position where you are, or I love working with aspiring executive to develop all of those skills that you're missing to be able to move into that senior leadership position. I'm Dr. Amy, and I am here to help you to reset that mindset, develop your leadership skill set, and get on board to live all of the desires that's inside of your heart. So join me right back here tomorrow. I have to get back to this training. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.